Have you ever wondered how different countries approach special education? Are there global best practices that can be adapted and adopted to ensure that every child, irrespective of their unique needs, gets the quality education they deserve? These are some of the pressing questions that we will explore today. In the vast and diverse landscape of education, special education holds its unique importance. It's a field that caters to learners who may have physical, cognitive, language, learning, sensory, or emotional abilities that deviate from those of the general population. The approach to special education varies significantly across the globe, reflecting cultural, societal, and policy differences. Let's start our journey in Scandinavia, specifically Finland, a country renowned for its education system. Finnish schools follow an inclusive model where special education students are integrated into mainstream classrooms. The idea is to facilitate social interaction and mutual understanding. The role of special education teachers in Finland isn't confined to teaching. They also act as consultants to regular teachers, helping them adapt their methods to include all students. Next, we travel to the east, to Japan. Here, the concept of special education has undergone significant changes over the decades. Japan initially followed a segregation model, but the government has shifted towards an inclusive approach in recent years. The country now promotes an integrated education system, where children with special needs study alongside their peers in regular classrooms, with additional support as needed. Now, let's turn our attention to the United States. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, in the US mandates free and appropriate public education for students with disabilities. The act places a strong emphasis on mainstreaming, where special needs students are placed in general education classrooms for as much of the day as possible. This approach encourages social integration and equal opportunities. However, the journey towards inclusive and effective special education is not without challenges. Many countries still struggle with a lack of resources, limited teacher training, and societal stigma. It's a complex issue that requires a multifaceted solution. Learning from these case studies, it's clear to see that inclusive education, where special needs students are integrated into mainstream classrooms, is a common thread. This approach promotes social interaction, mutual understanding, and equal opportunities. However, it's not just about physical integration. It requires teachers to adapt their methods to accommodate all students, and it requires societies to shift their attitudes towards disability and difference. In summary, special education is a global concern that requires a global response. By learning from the best practices of different countries, we can contribute to a more inclusive and effective education system for all. The journey may be long and fraught with challenges, but the destination, a world where every child, regardless of their unique needs, has access to quality education, is well worth the effort.